Hello everyone, and welcome to 2 Dice 1 Roll with Mousy Thunder. Today we shall be doing an unboxing and showcase of Shadows of Kilforth by Tristan Hall of HallorNothing Productions. We'll be looking at the base game of Shadows of Kilforth along with the expansions and add-ons for the game, being that the player mats, the Pimp My Shadows and the Dark Shadows. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Before we dive into the main aspects of the unboxing, I wanted to draw your attention to the mats. Now this is the player mat. This is where all your cards and icons and tokens and things will go, nicely organized, so you know where everything has its place, and you'll always know where to find it. And it's a beautiful neoprene stitched mat. Then you have this gorgeous beast, the play mat, for all the locations of the game, where all your items go, so your ancient abilities, plot, spell, title, item, ally. And on the other side we've got plains, mountain, forest, badlands and night. And the good thing and amazing thing about this playmat is that it comes double-sided. And this side is probably my favourite side of the two, this gorgeous gothic castle. And you can see the scale of this tiny soldier just at the front here. Just absolutely stunning. And it's going to make playing the game so much easier, because if I just show you the back of the box of Shadow of Kilforth, that's how it would be laid out, just on a table. Which is still good, it's just doesn't look as organized as having an actual mat, which shows you where everything goes. So you know everywhere has its place, and it will always sit on its icon. You know where everything is, and it looks beautiful as well, having that background, not just your table or what I'm using here at the minute, just a piece of board, just to help, you know, showcase this, because my actual table is filled with too many bones at the minute, which is what I unboxed in my previous video. I'm currently playing through that, which I'll hopefully have some more videos of that coming up soon. But anyway, so that's the playmats. The main things where you'll be putting your cards. Now let's actually dive in to the main game itself and see what cards will be going where. Okay, so this is the main game, Shadows of Kilforth. We'll have another look at the back here, and we'll read the back text. Far along the Eastern Frontiers of Kilforth, the malignant Gloom has returned. The ancients lurk in the shadows, conducting their terrible affairs once more. New, terrifying, and pernicious creatures emerge from beyond the veil. But as new threats rise, new heroes gather their arms and their wits to meet them. From the frail safety of the ancient Shrine of Moneshoba, a small band of heroes venture forth. Time is fleeting, the enemy numberless, and the ancients voracious. Through the descending gloom, against all odds, the heroes must prove themselves worthy, lest their sagas fade into legend. Now, I should mention, this is a sequel, but not only is it a sequel, oh, I just knocked my camera there, a sequel to the Gloom of Kilforth, it's also a standalone game, so you can play this just on its own. And again, like with my too many bones, the reason why I'm showcasing Shadows of Kilforth first instead of Gloom of Kilforth is because it was out of stock and all the add-ons were out of stock, so this is all I could get. But luckily I was able to get everything. So I'll be doing videos and stuff of this game. So I just need to put that out there, that this is a sequel, just in case you're wondering. But it's still standalone, but obviously there'll still be some lore and things that if you played the previous version will carry forth and make it easier to understand certain things. So, but still a good place to dive in. It's a 1 to 4 hero game. You can be competitive or cooperative, mainly cooperative. And your job is to explore ruins and defeat terrible monsters and things. So let's open it up and see what we got inside. Exciting, it's always the fun part. Ooh, okay. So we have a catalogue of all the previous games. Got the rule book, which I'll be diving right into probably after this video to figure out how to play it, and then setting it up, and then hopefully recording some videos and things. So yeah, here's your rule book, the index, matching the player mat underneath. Everyone's favourite, and my favourite too, punch boards. I love punch boards. I find it very therapeutic punching all the pieces out, and then after that it's like, right, where do these all go now? I have no more space. They're all nicely organised in their punch boards. But yeah, we've got different icons here. We've got map icons, got your player icons or your player standees, gold, first hero marker. Oh, I'm already popping things out. That's not good. Let's just put these over here so I don't actually lose them. So yeah, double-sided boards. And then here we have, I'm assuming these are reference cards. How to play, yeah, there's a reference guide, how to play the game. Just a quick reference, you're not always having to go to the rule book and stuff. You could have this next to you when you're playing. give you a good look at those. Just some variants here, maybe just different gameplay variants, difficulty settings and things, which is really cool. Right, so dice, lovely marbled looking dice in here, lovely effect on those to match the sort of theme of the game. Beautiful dice, you can see that marbling in there. I'll not unpack them just yet, just to keep it organized. We've got standees for all the characters. We've got a velvet bag. Get my hand in there. We're putting dice and things in. I'll just put those back in there. We have got a massive bag, along with some spare bags, which is good. You could probably put your tokens. There you go, they've already sorted that problem for me. Of where to actually put your pop standouts. So we've got some trees, I believe, of trees, got hearts, and then we got a bunch of yellow markers. We got what look to be clouds, potentially, hourglasses, and then black hearts. So put all those back in, keep everything nice and organized. Nice amount of tokens, it's always fun to have multiple things to play with. Figure out what they do. Now this is the meat and potatoes of the game, right in the middle. The cards. So we'll move this over here. So we've got one deck of mini cards. We've got another deck of 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 cards and another deck of cards. That is a lot of cards. Should have been expected, being it is a card game, a card-driven game. So like with my previous unboxing and this game being sort of semi-old, I don't really want to. I suppose I will. I guess I'll pick one of these and I'll just open it up. I'll pick this one and we'll open it up. I don't want to give spoilers, essentially, because obviously you want to be playing the game and I'm going to be playing the game. So, you know, I want to at least give you some sense of what's in the game. I'll not read the text. You can obviously pause and read, but we'll have a wee look at some of these cards, people you'll be fighting or interacting with, and just have a look at the artwork here. And the artwork is already absolutely phenomenal, so I won't read those. Got some other cards here. So yes, just lots and lots of cards that are beautiful. Like that one there, that is a beautiful card. Oh, that's so cool, Blade Wall. Oh, look at him, he's awesome. So more chapter cards, so we'll not spoil that. So yeah, I'll not go into too much detail about what's in the rest of these cards. Just know that there is a lot of cards that you get in this game. So yeah, that's the contents of the base game. So now we'll move on to the add-ons. So let's dive right into those. Okay, so we have the two add-ons, which again are entirely optional, just like the playmats. You do not need these. This is the Pimp My Shadows. So Pimp My Shadows is a set of pimped out components for Shadow of Kilforth, a fantasy quest game, which includes 4 reference guides, 1 bigger velvet bag, bigger than the one we got in the original one, 12 more dice, so 6 white, 6 black, 4 ancient standees plus 4 plastic stands, 16 race art standees, 8 of each gender, plus 16 plastic stands, and 26 Taro-sized 120mm by 70mm location cards. So basically, it's an upgrade to, I think, giving you extra dice, more standees, more art with different genders, so you have a different gender for each type of character, and then the 26 larger Taro-sized cards, which if you can see, there's this full border for all the location cards go, but then there's this little extra border around the side for where the larger Taro size card goes, which obviously I wanted to get this anyway so that the cards are bigger, so the artwork will look better, and just being able to read what's on them will be nicer. So it's always good to have the bigger cards. So basically you would just replace the smaller cards with the bigger ones and put them in the box. So as you can see, like, the size of those cards already is drastically bigger than what the location would have been if it was in the smaller section there. So that's awesome to have them. So there's like your location cards and things, your dice, and we got the marble effect now on the white, which is lovely. Show that. Tons more plastic standees. A massive velvet bag. You could fit an entire head in there. More bags. It's always good for the standees. Your little reference cards. Now these are cool. Look like takeaway menus. So you have your reference guides now. Just even easier to use and stuff. One for each player, because it's a 1 to 4 player game, so there's 4 reference sheets. And then we have our standees, our art cards for male and female. So that's cool, double-sided there. And some extra beasties, obviously, as well. So they're really nice. So sorry, I'm looking at them myself and realize I'm not actually showing the camera. That's something I've got to get used to. I do apologize. So you can look at those. I just punched one by accident there. So yeah, really nice, really nice. So we'll just slot these things back inside. They go away nice and neatly in. And then the last thing we have is Shadows of Kilforth Dark Shadow. Dark Shadows is a set of 14 duplicates cards that are already in Shadows of Kilforth, a Fantasy Quest game, but with original artwork that was either a bit too terrifying or a bit too racy for the base game. To add shadows to your game, either replace your existing cards with these new alternate versions or just shuffle them in to your games along with their existing card to parts. So essentially these are just replacement cards for some of the cards in the base game that, as it says, were either too violent or scary or too racy. And then you just swap them out or add them in. So yeah, you can see how that one would maybe be considered a bit too racy there. Showing a bit of leg, and that one having a bit of cleavage. So I'll not spoil what ones are in here again, but that's just if you wanted to have the true artwork, I suppose, or the more mature artwork. That's the one you'd go for. So yeah, that's everything. That's everything that you get with Shadow of Kilforth if you want to add Shadows of Kilforth if you want to own absolutely everything. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, leave a like, and if it's interested you in buying the game and you've got to see everything that you wanted that you get in the content, so you just wanted to make sure it has exactly what you thought it had or what it looks like, then yeah, I hope this influences your decision to buy it. So I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.